What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here, episode 7 of Dr. Stone. Let's get right into it in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, let's go. Kohaku. Hey, but that's the way he interpreted it, you feel me? Yeah, she's just trying to play co-op, dog. Hey, but that's how you slide in the DMs, man. Through a co-op mission. Our new species of hominid that sleeps with a sword. That's some Gintoki stuff. Senku doesn't care about that. You live like a gentleman, but your foul mouth is of another dimension. Shishio, man. Cars. A nation of science. Dependable allies. I know one man who'd be... Man! Allow me to guide you, Senku. Yo, Senku, listen to her, dog. I love the beginning of the opening, dude. Yo. With the way the last episode ended, I was super excited to get back into it this week. That last episode is probably my favorite so far. Even though the tension in the episode with us, whenever Shishio hit him in the back of the neck, and then we had Senku's backstory, that episode was phenomenal as well. But last week's episode, I'm a sucker for whenever the ending theme is playing over the credits. While there's a scene going on, I'm a huge sucker for those scenes. And so, because we were able to meet Kohaku and see what was going on there, and progressing the story in that manner, I really, really liked the way the last episode ended. And the amazing scene with throwing up the thing back in Alabasta, and that was awesome. So it looks like now Kohaku is going to be leading Senku down this down a new path, so that he's able to get the manpower required in order to have this nation of science. So now it's time for Senku to follow someone, something that we haven't seen him do so far. He's usually the one where 2 million years have gone. Hot spring bath? For healing purposes. He's like a 10 billion% healthy kid to me. Sister. An older sister. I swap her body with my exceedingly healthy one. Man, dude, that's what you call love. That you would even be risking to switch your body with someone, man. I've been in that situation as well, where I've wished for a similar situation, a similar thing. You just see somebody that you love going through so much pain. You're like, yo, let me. I wish I could take that pain for them. You gotta love us like who just stays calm in these situations. And then it just falls on him. Hey, where I come from, being a gorilla's yo, my man's out here playing Mario Kart. Well, no, we're in the forest. Diddy Kong Racing. He's playing Diddy Kong Racing, dog. Okay, Senku, I feel it. Hey, Diddy Kong Racing was that greatness, dog. A whole damn village? Yo, look at that. There's actually a whole bunch of people here. Is that a... Wasn't the flag nard? Was that on a person's head? 40? Yo, an actual village filled with a bunch of people. They must have been that first generation. For example, hundreds of years ago, there might have been a first generation science man like me who made revival fluid. There's no sign of revival fluid or any kind of science being passed down here, though. Good question. Almost seems like they came from an entirely different era. Yo, Kohaku blocked both of them? Let him know, dog. Kinro and Ginro, though. They don't allow outsiders, period? Even in a stone world like this? Outsider criminals who were banished before. Yo, Kohaku's, hey, she got that side to her, dog. Hey, don't mess with Kohaku. She'll let us smack it down. Sorcery. Softenueto. Shout out to my JoJo fans out here, dog. You know what I'm talking about. No way Senku's out here, man. Softenueto. He said that. He said, so that's the level you're at. This was a game. Man, I said, I'm a prestige master. Y'all are fodder. Facts, right? Special technique. Let someone else handle it? It's quite a technique. Chrome. I'm an insanely smart genius sorcerer. What does this man look like, Taiju? Yo, my guy's out here looking like Taiju, bro. Is that wearing a headband? Or a rope band? Whatever the hell that is. You're a fool if you're not cautious of the unknown. Chrome. Not taking off the jacket. He's challenging him to a sorcery battle? If I hear the villagers could get caught up in it. For real? It's just showing them firing lasers at each other. Electric lasers. Rainbow Bridge. My man's just changing the color of the fire. Look at Senku. Flame test reactions. Yo, you don't know who you're messing with, dog? This man is the true genius from the earth, dog. I see a boy Senku. Yeah, that's what he was expecting. Why did the clothes off, though? I was expecting him to bow. Weaponized. What in the Flagnards is that? My man's is out of breath, bro. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's continuously rubbing it so he can get just a tiny bit of electricity. Sulfur through melted down with the heat. Once it cools and hardens, you crack the outer layer and you're done. Crazy way to make one of these things. A sulfur bowl static generator. It's supposed to be a 17th century invention. You find some fascinating. Rubbing it with leather instead of your hands will give you 10 billion times more power. My flag of science. And you see him spitting it and you see his hair going. Touches him. It's over. That is true. Kohaku brings up a good point. His hair was already spiky. Now everyone's hair is spiky. It might as well be. Definitely. I can definitely see where they would want to do stuff like that. Because I was the type of kid too. Experimenting and seeing like what would come out if you put like X, Y, and Z together. Curiosity, man. There's always an idiot who will try anything. Yo, I feel him. I think I'm one of those idiots. Create a technological civilization. Yeah, he's really found an interest into Chrome, bro. He is a fascinating character. The way things are going, you're 10 billion% one of the people Tsukasa's gonna kill. Your only choice is to join our kingdom of science. It's like, Tsukasa with the flag nerds is that? A duel. fight me in a battle of numbers. You don't want to do that. This man Senku reverse counted when while he was down and out, bro, for 3,700 years. There's a lot of stuff up there. Yeah, this man found a gold mine. And Chrome is like, yo, he appreciates all this stuff I have. Hey, showing off your collection really is like awesome though. As a collector myself, I know how that is. Like, you finally want to share with somebody who actually cares. You know, it is like, well, hey man, I finally get to show this off. Hey, everybody has their passions, you feel me? Kohaku wants no part of this, dog. Hot Springs, my sister. Also known as the Philosopher's Stone. It showed up in Dragon Quest. The Philosopher's Stone. From Fullmetal? Melt some gold dust into the mercury and a shiny golden spear. A hockeyed up spear, man. A golden sword for the kin in his name. And the only reason why I know that is because of Kintama. the Kintama arc. It's the only reason why I know that kin is some sort of thing with gold. Gold and then Ogun because of Luffy's Ogun rifle. You pick up on certain things, man, all these years of watching anime, you feel me? Everybody likes gold. Hey man, listen. Sometimes you need some in those games. Especially materials. On his own body. Anything if it'll make Ruri better. That's why I became a sorcerer. Is Ruri, Kohaku's sister? Thank you for bringing me the healing water of the hot springs. Oh, she looks just like her. She fell asleep along the way. I mean, that technically isn't a lie. The priestess. So is like Kohaku's family the royal family of this place? This village? That's gonna make things far more fascinating. They look mad similar. We're really gonna find out what her condition is first. Everything that happened 3,700 years ago. But the world before the collapse. That's how you know he's taking a liking to Chrome, and that Chrome will actually understand and take interest in that. If Chrome is truly from a different era, then he's going to find all this stuff extremely fascinating. You know, like, I wouldn't even be able to believe it. Especially in the technological advances that we've taken as a society and as a civilization in only, like, the past, like, 50 or so years. It's insane. We've advanced more in the past 100 years than in, like, the entirety of the history of the planet Earth. He's crying? He's shedding hard tears, not just crying. That's bawling. That's me whenever I watch a sad episode of Gintama Live type of bawling. Who caused vitrification? I want to know too! If I ever see them, I'll kill them. How could we lose this? Our human predecessors spent millions of years slowly building this crazy technological civilization. Oh, he's from the current... So he was born in this era? So Senku's thought process was on point. Where a lot of these people... He's right here inside me. 2 million years! Alright, so we've got somebody else to join our squad. There's a scientific way to save Ruri. We're making the ultimate medicine of science. The antibiotic. That is most certainly the what's that called? A miracle of modern science for sure. So he's going to come up with a way in order to save her, and I guess that'll be how Senku manages to get his way into the village, because at this point in time, they're not going to allow him to get into the village. Even with, like, golden spears and all that stuff, it looks like they're not going to allow him to be a part of that. But if he saves the priestess, and if Kohaku's family really is a royal family, there's no way that they wouldn't, because now that would mean that he would have saved both Kohaku's life and her sister's life. So for sure, 100%, they would have to let him in by then. But then it would be interesting, once he does get in, like, I would like to know. I would like to go more in depth as to why it is that they're so scared of opening their borders to allow the people to come in, because I know that they said that certain people left, and those are criminals. So I would like to get more insight on that. Oh man, these people, real deal, only know the current world that they're in. They don't know anything about the modern civilization that took place before the world was petrified. Like, this is their norm. This is their regular world. That's super interesting. It's like you can learn so much from them in the same way they can learn so much from you. I mean, you're like a time traveler coming in from years in the past. But back in that past was whenever things were so advanced, they wouldn't be able to believe you. Like airplanes, just the concept of a television or a radio is probably insanely foreign, right? By the heavens, man. Let alone stuff that we have now, like a phone or a laptop, internet, mass communication, social media. That stuff would seem impossible in the face of that. But yeah, really, really nice episode. I enjoyed being able to see more from the world and more of these characters. Chrome is awesome. I've taken a real liking to Chrome's character, and the fact that he's already gonna join us 100%, and the fact that Senku has already gained enough trust in him to where he was able to, or he trusted him enough to where he told him about the history of the world and what he lived through back then. So that'll be interesting. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing where this Kohaku and Ruri plot goes, because I think it's going to lead into Senku being trusted by the villagers. But then what happens after that? Are they just going to join his nation of science? That's what's so fascinating to me about this series, is that I can't predict what's going to happen in the future. because it follows the certain structure per se, but at the same time, it's kind of not, and that's what I like about it, because it's like it's hard to predict. But it's nice to see Senku still keeping up that greatness, and still keeping true to himself, man, with the sorcery and whatnot. But another really fun episode this week, man. Looking forward to seeing what goes down next week and seeing how this continues, and we'll see what happens from here, man. But I hope everybody has an awesome day. Take care. I'll see you all in the comment section, man. Dr. Stone greatness. Can't wait to see more and more developments with all these characters in this new situation, this new place. Because it looks like this is starting a whole brand new portion of the story, and I'm very, very excited about that. A lot of you in the comment section last week were telling me that now this is when the actual Dr. Stone begins. And I was already enjoying what we got before this, so to find out that it's just going to continue to get better and better is really awesome for me, man. But y'all have a good one. Peace out. Dr. Stone greatness. Yeah.